Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So before I continue, I just wanted to let y'all know this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to offend anybody. If I do, I apologize now. I don't know anybody personally. I don't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm just a person looking in from the outside. And I felt like it was multiple reasons that led to King Von death. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, he was at Opium album release party. He's celebrating, cool. It's a nice club, nice location. All right. After that, him and his people went to a hookah lounge. Now that was the number. That was rule number one that was broken. Usually, when an artist leaves one club, they usually go to the studio after, or they go to a hotel, or they go to the Airbnb, or they go to whatever spot they was, private event place, whatever. He went to another little club, and it's like, okay, you're there. All right, cool. You're celebrating. So you there anytime, you know, you with your people and somebody get in a fight or an altercation, that person was never supposed to be left alone. When you see Beyonce, when you see a little baby, when you see any of these artists, ball players, or anybody, when you see them walking in a club or walking through the crowd or in a mall, concert, whatever it may be, they are always surrounded by people who will not let you get to them, whether it be their security guard, their family member, their manager. They're barricaded. So if you do get through the manager, you done sweet talk him and you done got a chance, then the security guard is on his back. Then on the other side, it's another security guard. There was no way that when he was leaving out the club, and I will have the footage, the video of the fight and everything. When he was leaving out the hookah lounge, you can clearly see him and Quando Rondo fighting. You see King Von throwing punches, and you see like the little thing he had on like came off, the little shirt thing. Anyway, him fighting is one thing. Okay, nobody around you can stop a fight. But how did you get into a fight and all your people ran? Like, I don't understand. Everybody ran. I'm fighting. If my friend, my sister, my bodyguard don't pull their gun out, pull something out. If I see you fighting and you don't have your gun on you, I'm definitely going to have my gun on me or something. I'm going to help you fight or something. I'm not leaving your side. I don't care if you beat somebody up, they beat you up. I'm right there beside you. So at this point, he was never supposed to be in no one-on-one fight by himself, leaving up outside the club. And when he was walking out, he had all his people around him. And then all of a sudden, they just all scrambled and disappeared and actually ran back in the club. And you can see that on the footage. So, especially the one in the white hoodie. You peeping your head out, you looking, you see is the coast clear or what. It wasn't even supposed to be where you even ran back to the club. As he's fighting, as he's in the middle of the street, you were supposed to be over there with him. Because maybe he would have never got shot. One of y'all would have took one of them bullets for him. So, anyway, so then now Quando Rondo, I guess, realized that he got shot. I don't know if they got shot as they were fighting to the middle of the street. Did he get shot right after? But it looked like it happened when they was in the middle of the street, like in the middle of fighting. King Von got hit. So then when Quando realized that he was shot, he was trying to help him. Like, how do Quando Rondo, who the nigga you got into it with, is helping you before your people is helping you? So then when King Von folks, supposed to be his soldiers, see this, they come out running and they kind of like knock Quando Rondo, like punched him or something or whatever. And then the Charger, they car pulled up, they pulled his body in the car and they went to the hospital. But why are you running out there after everything is over him? They literally left him for dead. And the manager did get shot too. That means he obviously was really close to him. But what I don't understand is how was nobody around him at the point where his enemy who he's fighting is trying to help him up out the street. Like, that is so backwards. That's so embarrassing. That's so fucked up. That's so wrong. So anyway, moving on. The person who did shoot King Von did get arrested. He is charged with murder. So the case is ended, which is good. Like Asian Doll said, nobody's walking around here saying that they killed him. He is locked up in prison. And overall, how I look at it, I feel like So, okay. So the second thing that led to it happen. Okay. So the first thing is that you really shouldn't be going to no after hours spot. You shouldn't be going to no little not rinky dinky, but you shouldn't really go nowhere after when you have a high status and you got a lot of shit to lose and the people around you is not 100% solid. So that was number one. Number two, it's like people got to really learn how to have respect. King Von clearly said that him and NBA didn't have any beef. They just have they just have interest in the same women. Okay, it's just like the Biggie and Tupac thing. They had their little beef about, oh, you repping this city or you not really this or that, but it's not nothing where, oh, I want to kill you. But everybody had friendly competition. Everybody be like, oh, this nigga think he there, or this bitch think she this. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Everybody got their little thing where like, okay, that's my competitor or whatever. But when a female gets involved, the disrespect is turned up like 10 times as much. That's like the icing on the cake. So now that Asian and King Von broke up, Jania claims she did a song with him or they're just doing music. At the end of the day, she knew her baby daddy, NBA, had a little beef with King Von, which King Von said he did it, but there's like, okay, they really kind of don't fuck with each other, but whatever. Her talking to him, doing a song, taking a picture that went viral around the internet is really what made it seem even worse. What made it even worse, because you don't fuck with me, why you fucking with my bitch? And it's like, that ain't even his bitch, it's his baby mama, but still it's a form of disrespect and it was wrong. She was wrong for doing it. You could have did a song with all these other people in the world. You chose to do a song with him, your baby daddy. So, okay, she was wrong. Even though she's just doing music, she claimed her baby got to eat. Girl, you not even a rapper. This ain't even what you do for real. And then you post a picture of y'all holding hands. Of course it looked like y'all fucked. Even if you didn't, y'all holding hands. And then, of course, King Von saying, oh, I did it to make Asia mad, this and that. At the end of the day, Jania should have never did that. It's not her fault overall, but that was icing on the cake. And then Asian going and doing a song with NBA YoungBoy, that's another like slap in the face. Like he fucking with his op baby mama and his ex-girlfriend went straight to the op. Like, damn. Because Jania not no rapper. And then King Von was like, oh, Jania, me and Jania's song sound better than you and NBA song. And it was just like a real petty, stupid beef for no reason. So it seemed like, how you in a relationship with your boyfriend and you tell your friends all the bad shit he do or how he did this and this and that. So when he come around and y'all get into it, the friend is like, fuck you, nigga, I don't like you. She go even harder than you because she ain't sleeping with him. She ain't getting told this or that. She's not with him the other times when he's nice or when he's doing right. So when shit come out, she's going hard for you. And I felt like that's how it was with King Von and Quando Rondo. I felt like Quando Rondo was going hard for their little team, their little clique. Because really, him and King Von didn't have no issues like that. Like, they were just on Instagram Live, like, a couple weeks ago, I think. And, like, they didn't have no issue themselves. That's why I felt like when they were fighting out whatever issue they had. But it's like if Quando Rondo, his people, they seeing like, oh, he's getting beat up, we got to do something. But at the end of the day, I felt like he started to help him because he didn't want it to end like that. He didn't mean for that fight to end in him getting shot. So it's just like, y'all really didn't have no real beef. It's really about, how the other side feel is things should be. And I don't know. I just feel like if women and men just respected certain things should be off bounds. Like, if your man work in the dentist office, he a doctor, you're not gonna go fuck with his coworker, another doctor. You need to go fuck with the person who owned the whole building. You need to go fuck with the person who is over the doctor, because therefore when you fuck with them, they are so much on a whole nother level. They don't even have time to entertain what you was doing before. You don't fuck with the coworker, his homeboy, his arch enemy, his op. You don't do that. You go fuck with his idol. You go fuck with his boss. You go fuck with who he look up to be. So it's like you can't just keep fucking around with your people. You can't just keep fucking around with the same people in the circle. You gotta go to a whole nother level, because this is the type of shit that happens. Like, nobody want to feel like they get disrespected, especially, you know, in the rap industry. Like, everybody want to be hard. Everybody don't, I don't know. I just know that females, we play a big part in this world, and even if we don't want to admit it, a lot of men, most men, I feel like 90% of men do all of this shit to impress us. So while we be sitting here and thinking like, I don't have nothing to do with it, or I didn't do this, all of this beef, all of this back and forth on the internet, back and forth on Instagram, this person kind of talking shit, it really started when Jania posted the picture. And I'm not mad at her. I don't know. I just feel as if this should be a learning lesson, and people should totally get out of the circle when they trying to move on and find love, because it's not going to work out when you just do things out of spite. And Asian, I really feel for her, because I really do feel like King Von was her soulmate, or they had a soul tie or something, like, I felt like she kept saying, we knew what the outcome was going to be. It was going to be good at the end of the day. She took it like, okay, he fucking with Jania. I'm going to fuck with NBA and do a song. And it's going to be more clout. It's going to be more fame. It's going to make both of us more popular. Because at the end of the day, we love each other. We're going to be with each other no matter what. Like, so I felt like they probably looked at it like that, but not knowing how serious it will get in the street, or how serious, some other people may take it. King Von said he never had beef with him, but obviously it was some type of beef, and the only thing that they had in common was this girl. So I felt like everything is like a domino effect. This person did this, oh, now I have to do this, and then it just got out of control. And what else I wanted to cover? Oh yeah, Asian was like how she his last words were like, they left me. I'm not saying she right or wrong, but honestly, I was so close to my sister when she passed. But when she was alive, I would do things to make her smile, because I know that was going to make her smile. I would do things to make her feel extra special or beautiful. I would hide certain things because I know she going to cuss me out, or she going to be mad. So when you're really, really, really close to somebody, you know what they would say or think or do. And all she did was she read in between the lines. She looked at what's going on. And I felt like that nigga really said that. They did let them niggas get up on me. And you can probably go to her Twitter. I think she deactivated everything now. But at the end of the day, when you have a soul connection with somebody, you can hear them talk to you. And I don't like that certain people calling her crazy, or she doing voodoo, or she talking to this person or that person. No. She really do feel him. And even the baby mamas and them sleeping in the closet, I really understand what they're going through, because when my sister passed, I slept in her bed. Me and my nephews, we all slept in her bed. Like, you just feel some type of connection still with that person when you just around their things, or you in their bed, or their presence, or their room. Like, you just feel like they'll come to you. And when my sister first died, I just wanted her to come to me. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this, because I never talk about deaths or, certain things, because I just felt like, I don't know everything, or I don't have the right things to say. But I just felt like my opinion is just my opinion. The world is probably not going to change. People is going to be petty. But the whole moral of the story is, don't fuck with somebody and you're really not going to fuck with them, and that person is really close to this person. Like, don't even waste your time. You just doing it to look cool or make this person mad. Don't even do it, because you never know who you could be playing with. Like, it's just wrong. Oh yeah, and before I go, it was one more thing that Asian said. She was like, if you got a street dude or whatever, you shouldn't leave him or stop fucking with him because one of his homeboys just don't like you or don't fuck with you or keep telling him this or that. You always remain the most realest bitch on his team, because at the end of the day, even when he died, he will know that she was the realest. And Asian even said it. She was like, them niggas didn't like me. They was happy when we broke up. And I feel everything she coming from, because she was like, he'll want to go to the store. And she'd be like, no, let them niggas do it. Like, what you pay them for? Or he'll do something, and she would check him like, you shouldn't be having this person come to the house, or this or that. She was kind of like an angel with him. And it's just sad, because sometimes that shit really do be true. Like, you having that good person presence, or this person around you who really, 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 when you really, really got that person who really care for your future, care for your, it really got the best interests at heart for you, you want to keep them close. You want to keep them around, because all the folks that he had around him, not one of them stood up for him. And like she said, I would have died right there with you too. And I really felt how she felt, because my boyfriend been shot before too, and he was in the street bleeding. And when he tried to call me, I didn't get to pick the phone up because I was in the shower. But I really wish I didn't miss his call. He made it through everything, but I felt like I wasn't there for him. And he was hurting. Like, he probably felt like he was dying. It's like, if she was in the club with him, he would have died knowing that, okay, she right beside me. And it's just fucked up, because when you got true love and you really fuck with somebody and you really love them, that's how anybody would be. I'm going to die right there beside you. I'm coming out with you. I'm helping you. I'm not leaving you. You're not going to be cold in the street by yourself. So I really felt like she was a positive person in his life. He really didn't 100%. I'm not talking about his baby mamas. I'm just talking about, in the light with him, going to shows, going to the club, doing all that. I really felt like Asian did make a strong impact in helping protecting him. But anyway, rest in peace, King Von's soul. The morning that he did pass, it did rain, and that's a sign that a person went to heaven. And it was just beautiful, because she was so happy. So it's just like, and she was saying how she spoke about getting closer with God, with him, being spiritual, helping him be more spiritual. It's just beautiful. And I feel her heart, and I see her heart through her roughness sometimes, or her ratchetness sometimes. I really do see her pure, beautiful heart. And I just want, God to really help the family hearts, because ain't nothing worse than grieving somebody who meant everything to you, and not just to you, to multiple people. So I know it's really, really, really hard. They're going through it really, really hard. But my condolences to their family. And that was it. Y'all can share y'all thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it. I will see y'all in the next video. Mwah.